Hello there, friends. Welcome back to Home Sweet Home on Oculus Rift by way of Steam VR. So we've been away for a few days, having some fun with the old PSVR, but we are back. We're back home, sweet home. And I've been looking forward to this for a few days now. So let's hop in. Let's not waste any time here. Continue. We're going to enter VR mode, of course. And in we go. So I was quite impressed last time I was in here. The game scared the living crap out of me pretty much. And hopefully we'll get more of the same today. Yeah, I remember this big crazy monster's trying to get me through the window. Where'd he go? You just gonna let me pass this time? Maybe that's a forced death. Last time I came in here there was a monster outside of this window and I just couldn't pass. There he is. He swipes a couple times and then there's an opening. Alright, we made it by him this time. Last time I just I took my time. I wanted to get a good look at him. That thing is evil though, man. Oh great, and there's no window here. Whoa. There he went. Okay. Hold on a second, I'm gonna check my IPD here. A little bit too wide. There we go. Alright, so what do we have here? Stuff I can't read. Lucky for you, the viewer. I won't be spending 30 minutes reading in this game because, well, I just can't read this Thai language. Bunch of imaginary doors, false doors. Got this busted effer here. See, effer. Okay. Still. Whoa, what's that? Here's some feedback, like Jimi Hendrix style. Oh boy, another bathroom with a closed stall door. Whatever will we do? Last one I went into, I could clip my head through. Let me see. Nope, not today. Gotta go about it the old-fashioned way. Knock like a gentleman. Alright, so what was the point in that? There's nothing, there's not even anything funny written on the wall to read. It's just a toilet, in case you were wondering if there's a toilet in there. It's not a given in this game. Alright, right now I'm just scouting, seeing what my options are as far as which way to go. And this is not one. Unless I'm just missing something. And I don't think I am. Oh, well, maybe. In here? Nope, another false door. So they give you the appearance of choice, which I appreciate. Even if the game's linear, I appreciate when they put the effort into making it seem like it's not linear. Man, the scaling in these games sometimes is so weird. Like, these boxes of copy paper look tiny. But then I see jugs of motor oil that appear absolutely gigantic. Okay, so crap, that thing's out here. We gotta get around them again. Oh man, look at that thing. Looks like an old friend of mine, actually. I'm not gonna say his name in case he ever sees this, but that boy looked toe up. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have to hit a dead sprint by this thing, I guess. Unless there's a way I can distract him, throw a rock or something. Maybe if I give him my attractive rolled metal bracelet, maybe it'll turn him friendly. Alright folks, so what should we do? Should we go the stealth way and try to avoid the monster's gaze? Or should we just make a run for it? Catch him with his gaze all the way to the right and just dead sprint, see if we can get by him without getting caught. Problem is I don't exactly see where I'm supposed to go. Crap. Well, he got me. And there's one of those little skinny black dudes too that were jumped up and scared me a little bit there. Alright, so we have to use stealth apparently. So I'm gonna squat down here and we're just gonna slowly hide behind these AC units. Thankfully the developers put a red light party bulb in this dude's eye or we'd be screwed. And that thing is evil looking. Alright. There we go. What the hell was that? You throw an air conditioner at me? That's rude. Did he go away? No, he just went on down, didn't he? Alright, I can stand up for a moment, stretch my legs. Yeah, that dude is on patrol. Clearly. Clearly and queerly. He is on patrol. My instincts tell me to, I should be searching the environment here, but there's nothing here. I know there's not. This is a stealth area. I have to sneak by unnoticed. I feel compelled to run for it, but I don't want to have to start over again. So we'll just exercise a little bit of patience. What the hell is that? He went on down. Not far though, did he? That guy could totally see me here if he would just look. But you know what they say about dumb evil monsters? They're dumb. And I gotta say, this building has got legit air conditioning. Without a doubt, these people do not suffer heat at all. Alright, so there's the door. Looks like we're going to make it into another part of the building, which is refreshing. Let's just creep on up this way. Get out my handy dandy flashlight, and we are safe for at least the next 2 seconds. It's a locked door. What the hell, man?
Breaking news from the scene. Mr. Pitchheim and Apabu, the leader of the bikers and the main suspect of the robbery cases, has now parted from the main group and the police are chasing him. We're staying with this event and keeping you live. This is Sisu Hungsuat reporting.
So they're still chasing the motorcycle dude. He is broken away from the pack, and he is a lone wolf. Oh, I found another section of the photograph like I found in the bathroom floor at Jane's house. Piece of mysterious photograph. So I'm going to assume that this symbolizes some kind of a repressed memory. It's because that's the type of thing these game developers like to do. And plus, anytime I looked at a photograph of Tim, which I assume I'm Tim, my face was all blurry in the picture. So I think that Jane's not the only one who's having a mental break. I think Tim is having one himself. Hence the events of this game. Well, at least somebody knows how to take their dishes to the sink, children of mine. This is how it's done. That's all you gotta do. Alright, let's turn this Zony radio on and see if it's any different than the one we just listened to.
Breaking news from the scene. Mr. Pitchheim and Apabu, the leader of the bikers and the main suspect of the robbery cases, has now parted from the main group and the police are chasing him. We're staying with this event and keeping you live. This is Sisu Hungsuat reporting.
I like how the news anchor in Thailand sounds like a Brit. Apparently BBC News is worldwide now. Another locked door. Oh, wait a minute. The door I came through disappeared. This is what I'm talking about. Mr. Tim is having himself a mental break. When you turn around and things disappear, your state of mind is not the best. Okay, so we started on the fourth floor. Now we're on 3.
Jane, I'm coming.
I'm coming, Jane. Oh, we got some keys. Key for, it's police station 1F key. So we're in the police station. I thought this place kind of looked like a prison yard out there with the big monster in it. 1F. So we can go to 1F. I imagine on the first floor we'll use this key. What does this say? I got to get through the 3rd floor at night a lot lately. I got to get through the 3rd floor at night a lot lately. If I didn't return the key, I'll leave it in the safe in my office. Sub-Inspector Buncha. Alright. 3rd floor key will be in the safe in his office. Well, where is this gentleman's orifice? That's the question. 3rd floor. I assume that I cannot use my key here. It said 1F or something like that. So let's go on down to level 2 here and see what's shaking. Nothing, just a single door. It's a false door. So Why not just have 3 floors, people? I mean, seriously. I guess the illusion that I was referring to earlier, they wanted me to think that it's bigger than it was. It's a neat trick, making people think it's bigger than it is. Useful one. So I can use the key here. Alright, and we are in. Now we have to find Sub-Inspector. Hello? Okay, well, kind of rude for me to walk in here until this person finishes their business. Another crawl space. Anyone in here? This is the men's room, so that was the ladies' room. Maybe that was Jane, but she didn't sound like she was all panicked like she did 5 minutes ago. What else is on this floor? Oh, it's rather big. I guess we need to check this out now. Although I'm somewhat frightened. Shit! I was expecting that, and it got me. I was expecting it. A jump scare, and there was one, and it still made me jump. Now it's gone. It went down into the toilet. Fare thee well, toilet man. Alright. Looks like there's no current PM tags on these fire extinguishers. Better not let OSHA see that. Okay. A clue, a clue. A Preta is a type of ghost widely known throughout Buddhism, Hinduism, and related religions. It is said to be a ghost that suffers with the eternal hunger and thirst. I think I have one of those that live here. There's a belief that those who committed deadly sins such as thievery while living will be reborn as a Preta. Thai people also believe that harming your parents will result in direct rebirth as a Preta. The Preta is usually depicted as a tall creature, as tall as a palm tree, a hand as big as a fan palm leaf, a mouth as small as a pinhole. It will live its life suffering with all the sins that it's done. Okay, so that big monster that was outside, that's apparently a Preta. And obviously, if you'll remember from the last part, the bad guy, I think, said had killed his mother or something like that. It was part of the story. I don't remember if I got it from a radio report or if it came from something I read, but I do remember that this bad guy killed his mom. Alright, I'm going to assume that that's the sub-inspector's office there. We're going to just check out this hallway here before we... Oh, we have a document room. Loads of documents in here as well. Feel like there's something hidden in this. Well, there you go. I can't get it open yet. Something tells me that this right here is going to be the exit to the level. Because remember, the first level we exited through a crawl space, so I would not be shocked at all if the trend continues. Alright, what's left out in the hallway? Stairs, of course. It's a nice big level. Everything looks nice too, except for the occasional jitter. I don't know what the video, the social screen output looks like, but inside the headset it looks pretty solid. If I continue to have issues with the social screen render, I'll turn these settings down even more. I turned them down before I came in here. Well, there's the safe. I turned the aliasing down to medium and the shadows down to medium. Everything else on high, nothing on ultra. And I'm hoping that that will be enough to rectify the social screen render issue I had at the end of the last video. Choose first password. What does that even mean? Oh. Can I go back? I have no idea what the combination is going to be, but we're going to take a little shot at it here. What? It spins it completely around. What the hell's even going? I don't even understand. Three. Why is it spinning completely around? 6. I don't understand. Choose first password. So is that a reset? I guess that's a reset. So we'll go 3. 6. 5. It didn't work. 3, 3, 3, 6, 6, 6, 6, 5, 5, 5, 5. Alright, so now we have to find the missing document that tells us how to open that damn thing. It wasn't on the initial note, was it? No, couldn't have been. I would have noticed that. Let's go up these stairs here. Maybe we'll get second floor access. We didn't get it from the other way. Screwdriver. Would you like to be my screwdriver? Screwdriver, screwdriver. Alright, well maybe that won't be the exit to the level, because it looks like that's where I gotta go now. Because that is the only way. It's the only way. It's the only way. Here we are. Although technically you'd think I'd be able to get into any of these rooms with a screwdriver. Screwdriver. Alright. Just have to kneel before Zod and we are in the next room. No combinations in the turlets. Well, these are the same. Is this not the same restroom I was in before? Why did I need to do that again? Why do I need access to this thing? Why would I? Now I'm confused. This is not like I can't go this way. Alright, I'm gonna, before I start making a more thorough search of the rest of the floor, I'm gonna look over this room once more so that I don't waste a bunch of time. Yep, there it is. 968. See, if I would have went looking for that thing upstairs, man, how much time would I have wasted? Alright. Reset. So we're gonna go 9. Six, 8. What am I missing? It says 968 right there. I mean, can I turn it like single turns? What just happened? Nine. Do I have to treat it like a real one and go? No. 9. 6. 8. What is it trying to tell me with the arrows here? It's pointing to the bottom for some reason. And it's upside down. 80, 90, 60. Maybe that's what it's trying to tell me. 80, 90, 60. 80, 90, 60. That's not it either. Now I'm at a loss. What does that mean? Bottom, pointing to the bottom. Let's try that. 10, 40, 30. Holy shit, it works. Alright, finally got this key. So for future reference here, people, I assume this is part of the reason why I do full playthroughs on my channel. It's because of crap like this. People are going to get stuck on this. I went to the Steam page and sure enough, people got stuck on this part. Because you can't tell what this thing wants you to do from what they have here. It's unreasonable to expect. Anybody that figured this out on their own, bravo to you. What they want you to do is they, first of all, want you to turn the numbers that they give you upside down. So that's 60. The first number would be 60, the second one 90, and the last one 80. Okay, I did that, but when I turn them upside down, I also reverse the order of them because that makes sense. If you're turning them upside down, the order would change. But no, you're going to keep them in the same order they're in, just flip them upside down. Now that's not enough. Okay, that's just the first part of the riddle. The second part of the riddle is you have to use the inverse of the dial face. So if your number's 60, like my first number, if you turn it upside down to 60, 60 is not actually the number that you want. It's the number on the bottom of the dial when you have 60 selected, which is always going to be 50 less because it's exactly the opposite and there's 10 on the dial. So if you change that 09 to a 60 by turning it upside down, the actual combination number is 10. The second one's 90, so the combination number would be 40. The third one is 80, so the combination number was 30. 10, 40, 30 was the combination. And there's no way in hell I would have ever figured that out if I didn't Google it and look on the Steam comments. So if you figured that one out on your own, kudos to you. That was some BS in my book. Let's move on. That was frustrating. Shit. Okay. So now I know why I had to find the screwdriver. I thought it would be something like that. Alright, back up to the third floor. We ran the whole way because we're in great shape. Open says
Jane?
me. Jane?
Jane!
Where the heck? Why am I floating outside? Where's the center button at? I don't even remember anymore. Look out. It might clip me outside of the wall. Alright. Is it because I'm kneeling maybe? This is screwed up, man. The game is doing more jank shit. It doesn't know where I'm at. I gotta recenter. Let's see here. What's the center button again? Is that it? So it clipped, when I went through that door, it clipped me. So this is the door I came through. It clipped me to the outside of the barricade here, and I was just floating in midair and unable to do anything. I don't know why this guy was yelling for Jane, because I didn't see what he was supposed to be seeing. That's the second spot in this game where there's been some messed up jank, but at least this time it didn't keep me stuck for 30 minutes like it did last time. Okay, so we have another one of these little shrine things here with incense, but there's no other evidence of black magic or anything. There's some tusks, some ivory tusks. Ivory. According to both Thai and foreign beliefs, ivory is seen as the symbol of authority, purity, and auspiciousness. Thai beliefs differ when it comes to owning ivory. The belief is that Thai ivory has a holy spirit that protects it. Therefore, it was popular to place the ivory in a church or a temple for worship. It was also popular to present Thai ivory to one's master as a gift, in return for helping one overcome their obstacles and enemies. Nowadays, ivory is used to decorate the altar of the living room or carved into delicate jewelry and talismans. Because ivory is very precious and demanded. Many elephants in Africa, Asia, and other regions are hunted for their tusks. As a result, wild elephant population are now dramatically decreased, and the species is now endangered of extinction. Thailand and many other countries have since made the possession of ivory illegal. So what am I supposed to take out of this? Symbol of purity. It's used to make protective talismans, I guess is what I'm supposed to be taking from this. So this is here for protection for whoever's office this is. Jane's diary. We have another diary page. Every time I lay down, I found myself in that strange place over and over again. I figured that the sleeping pills might be able to help me through the night and stop me from having this creepy nightmare. There must be rats inside that stair cupboard. That was where the noise came from. If you keep this up, you'll end up with a mousetrap, I swear. Alright, so the cupboard that she's talking about here, this was, I entered that particular reality when I went through that crawl space, and I came out of this cupboard under the stairs. So I'm assuming that's where she heard these noises from, and that's where there's some kind of a gateway or rift. Command and Control Operation Center. So this is the war room here, people. This is where it all goes down when we have insane, out of control motorcycle bandits. This is where we come to talk about it. Is that the man right there? A arrest warrant for Mr. Pichai Manapalboon. Is that me? Am I Pichai Manapalboon? I know they called me Tim for short. I don't remember what my name was. They told me in the first, or in the domestic scene, it told me what my name was. I don't know if this is me or not. Can I rotate it? Nothing on the back. Mr. Pichai Manapalboon, 24 years old. Alright, so if he's 24 years old and he was born in 1978, this takes place in the year 2002. Right. Member of a motorcycle theft gang in surrounding areas. Illegal racing, robbery, automobile theft, and just gang-related activity. So I don't know if this is me, or if this is just some dude that turned into that Preta demon that's been stalking me through this thing. I don't know. I'd like to be able to read all this crap. He's the man, though. Look, he's #1 in charge. Or I am. Okay.
Latest report from Yasaton Police radio station on Mr. Pichai Manapalboon's chase. The police says the Pichai, the suspect of robbery cases and the leader of the gang, has run into a truck, which resulted in a sharp steel rod piercing through his left eye. Mr. Pichai was pronounced dead on the spot. The police are now collecting all the evidence for further investigation. There are still a number of bikers fleeing. Please call 02650 if you have seen anyone suspicious. The line will be available 24 hours a day. This is Sisuk Pungsuat reporting.
Alright, so Mr. Pichai died in a car wreck, apparently, and a piece of steel pierced his eye. That's the reason why that big monster only has one eye. Thank God he only has one eye. If he had two, I'd be screwed. Not that I'm not screwed as it is. Apparently they haven't finished the police building here, because this thing is a construction zone. I heard something moving. So I have a crane here. Not yet. I want to look around before I start manipulating the environment. Have a big concrete tub and a bunch of skinny ass cinder blocks. So another piece of the picture. It is. Piece of the shit. They gotta stop doing that. Where'd that thing go? So, okay, so I get who the big monster is. That's Mr. Peach Eye. Who are all these little charcoal black dudes that keep scaring me? I'm not going to go down there yet. Not until I lower the crane down. I think I'm going to need that. Oh, I'm moving that box so I can go through that door. Is it really going to make me go down there and hook the thing up and come all the way back up here? Apparently so. It's a lot easier to figure out than that stupid combination lock was on that safe. That thing sucked. Okay, that's just that ivory. So this level's all about ebony and ivory. We got these ebony dudes that keep jumping out at me. And I can protect myself from them with the ivory if I just wanted to tote that big ivory tusk around, which I do not. Okay. Apparently Tim is in great shape because he does not slow down or breathe heavy or anything. I don't feel very comfortable walking under that. Oh, cool. Oh, shit. Not cool. More of this. Thought for a minute I could maybe get through that door, but nope. Go away, Peach Eye. Go rob somebody else. There you got me. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. That seems like a good spot to stop. My brain needs the rest after racking it out on that safe combo. Anyway, what do you think? Is it living up to the hype, or is it starting to fail? I'm still undecided myself. There were a few jump scares, and the jump scares got me every time, which is something that normally doesn't happen in these games. Normally jump scares are just, you know, whatever. Even the ones I saw coming in this made me jump. So, I mean, that was something good. The The performance issues I experienced last time weren't nearly as bad this time. There was just a couple of very brief moments that I noticed anything wrong, but for the most part, everything ran well. I think that safe puzzle put a damper on this whole section for me because that frustrated me, and now I'm done. You know what I mean? But everything looks good. It was scary. We continue on. So what do you think about it? Let me know in the comments down below, and if you like what you see here, you know what to do. Click the like button. Be sure to subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell. When we come back, we're going to continue on, try to get around Mr. Pichu here, and onward to the next part of the story. Until then, I want to say thank you for watching, and we will see you another day from another game. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.